Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Eternal Evolution. For today, it's time to summon. So yes, I am going to do some summoning today. I figure... So I haven't heard much on the new hero, except for the fact that he doesn't seem... Like, he's not Daniel level, let's put it that way. If you throw him into a non-summoner team, is he going to be insane and be his own like special extra value to like a general team comp? I don't think so, but that's just been a few comments here and there that I saw in my Discord with my guild. I have not seen any content creators test him yet. Just I've only seen a couple comments that sound like he's really great for a summoner team, but yeah, but not Daniel level. Not like Daniel can be brought into everything because he's good at everything. Yeah, I've actually found insane value in Daniel through Twilight. The CC Bond one, he brings so much crowd control with that stun with his AoE. But I can use him everywhere. When all of my generalist Bond main stuff I was pushing in Twilight so far, I'm up to 13 now. Daniel was part of that team. Is he gonna make that team? No. But is he gonna make my summoner team better? So here's my debate. I almost don't want to pull for him because I'm not sure, but because I have the resources, I'm going to do it. Because I'm a content creator and we need to test this stuff, I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to be better about sacrificing for the sake of content sometimes too. But when it comes to heroes, so let's show Summoner. I kind of like, you only need 2 to 3, right? If I'm doing a Summoner team, for example in Twilight, excuse me, or Turbine. I mean, like a Turbine, my Kalaza is maxed. Look at that. I don't even use him in most of the stuff now because I've got Daniel and the twins and Sunway. Daniel, the twins, and Sunway are like all I need. Muka, I know, has some good value for some creative stuff in Guild Hunt that I want to try, but poor Kalaza is just going to be maxed out and then never used again if Apnu's better, or Anpu's better, sorry. Right? So this is a little bit sad for me because I'm like, I don't even know what we're going to end up using. If I summon this guy, who the hell does he replace? So, but I'm going to do it because I have the resources. And I'm going to, guys, I always get this question and I always answer it in every video, but I'm just going to start removing or ignoring every time people comment, how do you do so many summons? How do you always have full? How do you have that many chips? Bruh, no. I literally say in like every video that I show my resources or do summons, I literally talk about it. So I think I'm just not going to talk about it now. TLDR, I mean, okay, fine. TLDR, I'm in the content creator program and we do get some resources weekly. It's like I buy a pack from the shop every week. It's really not that big of a deal. Trust me, don't be worried about me being on the server with my little content creator perks. Be worried about the Krakens that are spending way more equivalent. Trust me. Definitely not quite Kraken level. Whale, beyond dolphin, maybe a whale. Okay, potentially. That's debatable, but I'm definitely not a Kraken. And I don't spend any money outside of my CC perks, which vary weekly. We don't have consistent rewards. It's not exactly the same every week or anything. So yeah. Okay, fine. I said I'm not going to answer it and I just answered it. But that's the question. So if anybody asks me in the comments, I'm literally just going to delete you. Okay. But kidding, not kidding, man. All right. So this guy, for one, aesthetically amazing, right? Let's just say Anpu, they did all of their art is really cool for the heroes, right, guys? The heroes have amazing art. And I'm going for him just because he's unique. I mean, he brings a lot that similar. Okay, so AoE, he summons Scale of Justice, AoE damage, blah, blah, blah. So maybe this is something that I try to insert him in instead of Skur and Hattie, the twins. Maybe I do some testing of the same comps, one with the twins and one with him, and see what happens. So this is different. He needs accuracy for stuff. So depending on his accuracy, which is confusing because it says enemies damaged by the skill have a 50% base chance modified by accuracy to be stunned. So I'm guessing this means if you add 50 accuracy, does this become 100% base chance? I don't honestly know the answer. If anyone has figured that out or heard someone else talk about it where they got clarification, let me know, but that is not something I have 100% confirmation on, nor have I asked, and everyone's on holiday for Chinese New Year, so the staff is probably not going to answer those random questions right now. Anyway, same here, 80% chance depending on accuracy. Does that mean if we add 20 accuracy, does it become 100% chance? Or do we need like 100 accuracy to even have that 80% chance be true? I don't know. All right, but anyway, his kid sounds really good. It's interesting, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be... I didn't think he was going to be Daniel level, and it doesn't sound like he is on first quick glances through a Discord, but that's it, guys. I'm coming at this pretty open-minded. I'm going to test him, so let me know in the comments below, where do you want to see Anpu? Who do you want to see him fit into with a team? Is there someone you want him, Anpu versus Skur and Hattie, Anpu versus Senway? Like, what do you feel? And if there's something you're like, oh, can you test him in Gluttony? Can you test him in just full attack? Let me know if you guys have things that you want to see that are going to help determine whether or not you do your summons. I want to do some testing. I'm not going to do it instantly, guys. It might not be over the weekend. I have a ton of content from Twilight that I want to record and start putting out for every bond. So it might not be till Monday, Tuesday, you know, but we have 12 days on these banners, and unless your recruitment event is ending within a few days, don't pull right away. Wait, let people test, watch videos, see how he is when he's maxed out. Don't see how he is at Epic and Mythic. That's not helping your account. See how he is when he's immortal and at least exclusive 20, you know? You want to see, is he worth putting investment into long term, not just short term? Because everybody's fun when they're new and exciting. Or if you're a low level account, everything seems great when they're just like 1 or 2 levels higher. But you want to see if he's worth pulling for when he's at least immortal level. So I'm going to try my best to build him and test him soon, but I don't know if it'll be this weekend. It probably will be Monday or Tuesday. So I want to just take a little bit and talk about this before I get summoning. I know this video's long already, but it's a summoning video. It's gonna be long, but I'm gonna try my best to just quickly cut through and just show the direct summons. So we're on the topic of recruitment event. Here's a reminder if you guys have missed my other videos or the discussions around this. Recruitment events and military expansion events rotate. So if you don't have a recruitment event, but you have a military expansion event, when your military expansion event is ending, that's when your recruitment is going to come in. So be patient. It's worth it to get the rewards if you can summon again. So I have a ton of summons. Not all of them are as just because I'm a content creator. I do push really hard in content. I've been blasting through Twilight Lands. I'm in chapter 13, manualing everything. I do Hell Guild, the Ancient Altar. Hell gives a ton of rewards from the Galactic Shop. I buy the limited cards from I bought limited cards from some other shops too, from events. Like, I'm always getting summons because I'm always grinding out the content. There's a lot you get for free every month, actually, if you actually do all the content. So, plus you can get lucky with some of these other weird events. Oh, speaking of which, I actually failed the Jamuzo's Bell, guys. I forgot to do a details gathering thing, so I should have 3 more. I should have 7 right now. Or no. Yeah, I should have 7 right now. I should have 3 more from yesterday. But I don't. I'm debating buying the little pack that gives you 3 just to make up for my mistake. But my plan is to hold on to all of these until the very end and do this as a video and see what we get. See if I can get an extra copy of him or Luke. Or honestly, I don't really want a copy of him or Luke. I want a copy of this. I want more of this to make this better for my summoner team. I mean, of course I want all the things, let's be honest. But if I could choose one, I'd actually choose the prototype because I'm going to get enough of him, hopefully, with my summons. Hopefully they're going to be nice to me. Probably not, but hopefully. I have a ton of gene hybrids because the shop's just reset, so I'm rolling with my genes. But all right. 10 minutes into this video before I start summoning. This is worse than Raid Shadow Legends. But I like to take the moments to have these discussions around recruitments in general because there's so much to talk about. And it's not just about the moments of summoning and seeing how lucky we get. Because let's be honest, the summons are not as exciting in this game, right? You're more curious about why someone's summoning, how much can they max him out, and then you want to see what they do with the hero. It's not like, oh, look at all the great stuff you pulled, because it's a little bit more straightforward in this game for summoning. Not like Raid or Infinite Magic Raid or Eversoul. Alright, speaking of which, I am doing Miracle Wishes on stream tonight for Infinite Magic Raid, and all that stuff is on my other YouTube channel. Let's get to it though. We're going to do our summons. I have enough here, and I have enough here. I don't have much space though, so it's fine. But I'll let the animation play out for one. I'm going to show you in case you guys haven't noticed. We got purple smoke. We got a blue triangle. Nope, all rares. If you see a purple triangle, you know you got an epic, which could be the triple S or not, because they all start at epic level. Let's just skip though. All right, I have Kane. Kane is definitely going to be maxed very quickly. All the Canes, 2 Canes already. Let's see if they make me use 60 to get my first one. Sounds like it. There he is. I love the animation. It's so cool. Bringer of Death. Oh, he was at the beginning of the poll, so it wasn't quite Mercy, was it? But yeah, once you hit that Mercy, it just goes to random things, right? I already have Luke maxed out. I'm definitely not pulling in that banner anytime soon. But all right, let's see if we can get lucky. Let's see how many we can pull out of, what was that, 300 or 450 shards? I don't even know what I had now. It's fine. Come on. I usually show my in-between of how I crunch because a lot of people don't even realize the little hybrids, like the gene hybrid type thing you make when you crunch them and make space, you convert. But I'm probably not going to do that this time because it's going to be a long video otherwise. But we want to see how many copies I can get out of the shards that I had. Oh boy. Shards. Recruitment cards. Oh, another 3. Okay, there's 2. There's 2. I really should just make some more space, but it's so expensive for 5. Alright, be right back. And we're back. I'm committed. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing the thing. I used to be really patient, which is why I had you guys the reason that I've had so many data chips and always have way more than I've never ran out of data chips and always stay pretty well stocked up on summons. Part of the reason is I used to be super conservative. Like my second month of playing, I didn't summon a single thing. And maybe for like a month and a half, 0 summons. I'm not even kidding, 0. And I let everyone else test the heroes and stuff to see if they were worth it first. But I'm like, you know what? It's my turn. It's kind of why I'm in their content creator program, right? All right, there's number 3. 3 Anpu. Out of what was it? Like 450, I think? 450? I think I like 450 because I think I have about 450 of each, right? Oh, I have like 450, 480, something like that. I like how I don't even know. And another. Wait, how many was that? I just said it, now I lost count. I think that was 4. My rates, I've heard I'm really lucky. But I'm just every single time I'm summoned, I always get like 3 or 4 of someone. Like every time that I summon enough when I'm doing one of these 900 or bust events, right? Like every time. All right. We don't want all the Sunways. My poor Sunway has been maxed out for a long time. It's like I want to save some in case they ever do anything else with further along with duplicates, but I also don't think that's going to happen. And I also think they're just food. The 5. Don't hate me, guys. It's 5 Anpus. I've been playing for a while. If anyone is newly finding me or hasn't heard other discussions, I have been playing since July. So I should be a bit further along than most of the people from... Oh, another one! From Global Launch. I don't have 6 Anpus or anything, guys. No big deal. No big deal, right? No big deal. Oh my gosh. Wow. So how much did we summon so far? That was 6 Anpus out of 420. So I do want to give a quick reminder. If you guys open up your recruitment event and all you see is to 500 and it doesn't look like there's anything else, there is, I think it takes like 100 summons or 150 summons to open this up to make it show you more. But there's always this extra level of 700, 900, 100, 1100. So I always summon to the point where I get this extra gene because it's like getting a guaranteed free extra hero. But I almost never summon to the 1100 point unless I had an insane amount of advanced tickets only, because I'm not going to waste limited tickets, 200 limited tickets just for one gene hybrid. That wouldn't be worth it. You'd rather just save that for a couple 3 copies of other heroes in the future, right? That'd be a waste. But if you could get this with only advanced, on the other hand, that's a bit more worth it. But yeah, I always try to get this, and then I get a Bailey. So my Bailey's gonna be rocking, and then we get this amazing summoning card where you get to choose. So I have everyone maxed out except for Zyda, but I have not put a single gene hybrid into Zyda because I remembered this. Every time I do a recruitment event, I'm just gonna put this extra Zyda into her, and she'll be maxed out eventually. But yeah, whew, 420. All right, now we have to do advanced. And here's the funny part: my wish list is a hot mess. So obviously, let me just give the TLDR for anyone newer and wondering who you should put. Nagrama and Kane came with Rise of Heroes events, but they are amazing, absolutely worthy, 100% worthy. They're both very good, but because they came with Rise of Heroes events, they in Kalaza actually already had, but Senway as well, they did for a second time with Rise of Heroes events. So actually all 3 of these were Rise of Heroes, all 3 of them, and they're all really good heroes, all of them absolutely worth putting in your wish list. But if they keep using the same Rise of Heroes events, you're going to get dupes of them anyway. But early on, you want to put Serena, the healer, right here in there. You want Serena. I'm going to say this is what you probably should make your, it's debatable. Oh boy. Sorietta Taylor. This is probably what I would do early on, assuming that you have chances to get them other ones from Rise of Heroes again. Otherwise, it's debatable. But Falvia, I would say you could kind of insert in Botmark as well as worthy, or Omar's for the AoEs. But Falvia is really good, so yeah. But I have so many that now I just have to put whoever I have the least amount of is what goes in here, just to max people out. So, I mean, literally, it's pretty sad. Langle has to be in mine. He's not good. Don't put Langle in yours. But, all right. This is what happens, though. This is what happens. So I guess, you know what? Let me try to just fully max people, or at least get one step away. Ugh. See, I hate doing that. Then when I get them in the future, they're just food. I don't know. I hate doing that. All right, you know what? Oisa, Mafiro, Langle, Kuite, Orn. Only because I want less dupes. All right, let's finish off our event. If I was I short, I might be a tiny bit short for sake of whatchamacallit. For sake of the 900, I might be a couple short. But, I mean, I'm gonna get that just from doing Ancient Altar. So that's the thing, too. Keep in mind that you have stuff like Ancient Altar that ends in the middle of all the events, so you don't have to do everything all at once on the first day as well. Like, just if you're close to the milestone, let's say you just want to hit the 700 for Bailey, plus that you'll get that 500 where you get an extra triple S. If that's the case and you're close, just continue playing and pay attention to when your recruitment event is ending, and you can just try to wait and see how much you get before you waste all of your other, like, save your limited. If you got what you needed out of your limiteds, save them and then come back and try to see what you can do with advanced tickets. You can get advanced tickets from just doing Terra Dome and Sinsaro Marsh as well. I get a surprising amount from there, so that's another place to get them very easily. Alright, I'm just gonna hurry up and get these summons done and then go to the end and see what I got for Anpu, because this is not exciting. You guys don't really need to see. I mean, well, no, I could get more Anaruda. I guess there is that excitement of, can I get some Anarudas? You know what, this is boring. This part's boring. Because all I'm hoping for is Anarudas or wishlist, but my wishlist is terrible. Alright, I did up my space, so I gotta go make space. So I'm just gonna make space, do my summons, show you guys what I end up with, and yeah, I'll be right back. I got one, guys. If you're short on advance tickets for a recruitment event, go do this, guys. Go farm stuff. Plus, we have new things in the game. I still want more options for the new summoners, so yeah, I kind of was a little bit short. I don't even count, apparently. It's fine. I know I would get enough to finish up the recruitment in the end, but I was like, let me just do the 900 now, or at least let me do things that I can get my summons for now. But either way, getting to 900 is no issue for the amount I had. I was just a little bit short. I'm doing my Ancient Altar now as well, just to get the rest of the tickets. Might as well, I need to get them for the week anyway, so might as well try to do them all at once. Okay, we back. I did some Ancient Altar, we got another 10. Oh! Wrong banner! That's what I get for not paying attention. It's fine. At least I'll have a random 10 pity out of 60 for the next banner that I pull for. I bet to pull here. Oh my god, we're one short. Oh wait, no, because I'll just do one extra. That's hilarious. I meant to pull on Anpu, guys. I did not mean to pull on the Luke banner. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was funny. So yeah, I just ended up getting one more Anaruda. I'm gonna do one more pull here, and then I'm gonna quickly, let me just pan to show you guys what I end up getting, like I meant to do. There we have it, 900 summons. So we're gonna collect everything. I'm gonna be able to get my extra hero, my free Bailey, and a Gene hybrid. I have way too many Gene hybrids and no one to use them on. The troubles of a long-term player, but it's actually quite weird. This game is so easy to max out stuff once you get later. Like, once you've played for quite a few months, you'll start feeling like I do, because it doesn't have that many heroes in the game. Like, you're not leveling up the blue and green units, you know? And even once you start maxing everybody else out, it's still not that exciting. But, oh wait, so I think I got, oh, just Koite. I was like, I think I have everyone evolved that's important. Not that he's very important, but hey, I'll use him in Twilight on those last runs that someone just needs to be a tank and survive. Um, still not that exciting, right? Unfortunately. Still not that exciting to have to use those last. Once you get to the point where you're using your B and C and D teams, you know you're kind of screwed, right? So, all right. So, what I ended up getting from here, from the advanced summons, I maxed out Kane to Immortal 5. Everyone else was already maxed to this point. Kuwite is now 4 out of 5. Oasis 3, Hypnos 3. We're gonna have another Bailey, so that might give me another for Bailey. I have to see. I got Kuwite and Langle, another one. So we got a little bit more improvement here, and I got one more Immortal for Anaruda, which is actually quite great. He is insane for the CC bond and just general progression. Twilight stuff, anything where you can crowd control, they're amazing. Progressing through the story, campaign mode, Soul Rubelite, or Soul Mine, sorry, really good hero to use for that. But I really want to get my Anaruda to EX30 soon so I could really see the improvement and the effect in a team. But I just want to finish a couple others first. So we got an Legendary 2 level Anpu from just summons. That was, I think, 6 Anpus if I counted right. But I'm going to go ahead and get some more dupes or use gene hybrids I'm going to get some more dupes from the chip shop because I have so many chips left over especially after doing those summons on top of what I already had. I'll probably just grab 1 or 2 from there instead of using my genes so I can save my genes for future heroes. So this is how I'm going to be able to keep leveling up get every hero, like Boda. I got Boda from the shop because I had so many from double chips. Guaranteed Bodas, no question asked. I was able to, instead of summoning and just hoping you get lucky, I didn't have to worry about it. I just got dupes for a period. I liked that. And now I can do the same thing with him. I'll grab a couple copies, guaranteed, no more questions asked. Get a maxed out Immortal with just those summons I did. And then whichever new hero's next, I'll be ready. Or Guan Yu, I actually really want to max now, especially with the Vanguard bond. He'll be better, hopefully better than Artos. Artos I have to throw in I use the 3 heroes in Arena sometimes, and he just dies. He's like the sacrificial lamb. But he helps enable that 3 Vanguard boost from the new commander, so I use him in weird places anyway. But I'd much rather try out Guan Yu. We'll see. I mean, I'm going to use Artos for sake of probably an attack speed Atlas whale test here soon. But anyway, so let me know in the comments below. I already asked you guys if there's anything in particular you want to see Anpu do, builds you want to see, people you want me to compare him to. Let me know. I will try my best to make some of that happen because I want to help you guys decide whether or not you actually do summons for this hero. But overall, if you haven't got like some of the core 5-6 people, go for them. Leo, I'm going to just say this. If you can get Leo, just make him your #1 priority now. He is gotta be the best hero in the game, period. He's pushed me through story, he's pushed me in every content I could probably ask for. And in Twilight, if I don't have Leo, it's a hot mess. He is the reason I'm in Twilight level 13. Without him, I can't even remotely compete. The second I accidentally have him die, which happened, I can't win anything. It's honestly insane how much he makes it possible. I can't say I can't win anything. I went through the CC bond one without him, and had Crete as my tank, which was really good, actually. And he's busted. Don't forget and don't undervalue Leo. Absolutely, I put him at the 100% top of who I would say summon for if you can. He's insane. Tank, damage, everything. Alright, sorry, rambling, long video. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for some Anpu videos in the future. We got our new hero. And also stay tuned for lots more content around Twilight. I'm going to have articles for hellhades.com to go with it. And yeah, see you in the next video.